Good morning. It's not a scary video. This is Team Rambler. We're up under the back section near the brakes. I'm going to show you what's going on with the park brakes, just so you get a little more clear understanding. So let me flip the video around so you can see. Okay, so we have the park brake cables right in the rear of the car. So you've got one there, one here, we have locks, right? The clips that go on to hold the cables in place. I don't know if you can see those. There you go. Okay, there's one on. Pretty important to have park brakes or emergency brake on a car, especially if the car is gonna, well, it's just good to have. It's good to have park brakes. It's like an extra safety in case you have problems with the brakes. So as a mechanical rear brake, just in case. So here's what's going on. See the spacing here? I'll show you. This is brake equalizer. This goes on here like this. You can see that. Looks like we'll put it the other way. It'll get us in a better spot. So this goes on here. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so here's the problem. So see, this cable here comes from the front, comes from the park lever, and we have obviously a distance here. Even if I pull this all the way forward and compress the springs in the shoes, I can't connect this. It's still too short. So what I did was we're going to make an extension. So we have this threaded rod. Took 3/8 threaded rod and put this through here like this so we can get a more accurate measurement. Now we have to be able to connect the cable to the threaded rod. That's where this piece comes in place. This piece right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut this threaded rod. We're going to weld this on to the threaded rod. And then we'll have to make a way to lock it so this doesn't come off this ball. See how it hooks onto the ball? You guys see how it just kind of slides on there? Okay, so we're going to make it so it doesn't, it's hard for it to come off. You know, I'm looking at it, and I think we could just bend the, yeah, we're going to bend these see to the right how it's bent that way on a 90. We're going to bend it the opposite way. I'll heat it up with the torch, bend it the opposite way, and that'll allow us to have a way of it locking on there. It'll be able to, I have to think through it, right? I have to think through it a little bit. Yeah. If I weld this on this side, like so, and even if it's bent over, let's see here. I got to think about it. Yeah, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try welding this on and see what we got. So it's kind of a process. We'll try welding this on first to this threaded shaft, put a tack on it, figure out our length, right, for our extension, and then once we get that, then we'll make sure it locks on. So that's kind of a quick update, Team Rambler, on the park brake cable. So that's what we have to do. We have to extend it. We have The issue with this car is 64 Rambler. We have a Javelin rear end, and some of the parts aren't available, so that's kind of what we're running into. We had to buy park brake cables or park brake levers off another vehicle to make it work. And these back cables, I believe they're off the Rambler. The front cable is off a Rambler, and yet we have a Javelin rear end. So if we would have bought the Javelin cables, maybe they would have been longer, but I don't really know, because we have AMC Javelin rear end on AMC Rambler. So would it work? I don't really know. So it's some adapting, but it's I'm learning to be patient. I don't know if you remember, but God told, I believe it was Job, he said, in your he just really helped Job exercise his patience. The Bible says to consider the patience of Job. And there's also great scripture in the New Testament says, in your patience possess ye your souls. So be patient. I want to encourage you to be patient with yourself, and be patient when you're working on something. Don't get frustrated, or try not to get frustrated. Just, work through it. Ask God for direction. Pray. Get a plan together. You can always ask a friend for some direction when you're working on something, when you're trying to get something together. And I want you to have a great day today. Okay, I'll update you later. Thanks. Bye.